Hello, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Purple Haze Podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So, apparently, we all thought that the hype around mainly J.J. McCarthy, not just the defensive efforts that were showed against the Raiders in the preseason, but the main attraction and the center attention was J.J. McCarthy. After the first interception, he balled out. He absolutely showed aggressiveness. He was completely accurate. He was good with his arm strength. And we thought maybe this dude is absolutely going to start week 1. I was included. I was saying to myself, oh man, the Vikings, they absolutely have a stud in J.J. McCarthy. He's going to be a problem for teams. However, though, 2 or 3 days later, J.J. McCarthy, he gets himself injured. He hurts himself. He is out for the season. He had to have surgery. I mean, when I saw that he was out for the season, when I saw they had a torn, I'm like, okay, this can't be good. I don't know. I hope it's nothing major. As it turns out, it was. He apparently is out for the rest of the season. And it absolutely sucked, man. And it was absolutely brutal news to listen to and it was absolutely it's heartbreaking. It absolutely sucks, but after, like a day where after Jordan Addison got carted off, which they're suspecting a minor injury, I will believe it when I see it. Hopefully so. But we'll just see how it plays out for Jordan Addison. But that, on the other hand, is where I talk about, J.J. McCarthy, though, where the injury is about. And I'm not the one to rank injuries, but so here's the thing, though, that I just said, that basically now it's Sam Darnold. You have to rely on Sam Darnold as your QB1, Nick Mullins as your QB2. You possibly need Jaren Hall to be your QB3, which, quite honestly, I don't really trust at all. I don't really trust that he's going to do a good job at all. But here's the thing, though. Injuries happen. We understand that basically this is what we signed up for as NFL fans, that every other year there's an injury on any team. There will be injuries, whether it's a major player or a minor player. But but there's been so many injuries, though. Like what do you start with? Mekhi Blackman, TJ Hawkinson, Robert Tonyan. I'm not sure who else. J.J. McCarthy. Possibly Jordan Addison. Those are brutal losses for the Vikings, and I absolutely hate to see injuries, just as human beings, but also for an NFL standpoint, it absolutely sucks. So, where did the Vikings even go from here, as far as, it's just, with Sam Darnold, starting right now, as of right now, where I am at, I had a chance, to calm down and be collective and just think about, if there's any room for, optimism. There is. It's not all negative and doom and gloom, It's not that. There are some things, though, that you could possibly look at. Sam Darnold he has a bunch of good weapons. Justin Jefferson's still there. You have, I guess, a decent amount of tight ends. You got a good running game in Aaron Jones. Good offensive line. Without Jordan Addison, you got Tristan Jackson, Jalen Naylor, Trent Sherfield, and Brandon Powell for wide receivers. I'll take that any day, man. If one of them goes out, you're going to have to rely on, which is a really tall task for Jalen Naylor, by the way, to be wide receiver too, if Jordan Addison goes out. You got a good offensive line, minus Garrett Bradbury, who, he's good, but he just is so small that he gets pushed around. So it's kind of hard to tell what the center will do, but for all intents and purposes, I mean, the offensive line's been solid. You got a elite defense in Brian Flores' system, you know, minus the cornerbacks, which is a bit suspect, and so is and mainly though the defensive tackle position is what I'm looking at. And unless you put Levi Drake Rodriguez in, I think I'm fine with the defense. I am good with the defense. And you start Duke Shelley. Maybe you sign, I hope they sign Stephon Gilmore, because it's more important than ever, because Byron Murphy's okay, but he can be, you just don't know what you're going to get out of Byron Murphy. Either good or really bad. So we'll see how that goes and plays out. And, I mean, for Sam Darnold, I mean, he inherits a good amount of weapons. He's a backup quarterback for a reason. And to be do I think that maybe he might ball out? Not really, but would I love to see it? Yes, absolutely, man. I mean, if Sam Darnold can just at least carry us to 10 wins and go and punch their ticket into the postseason and at least try to make a playoff run, I am down for that. I am not against it. I mean, because Sam Darnold did what he was supposed to do, and to prove himself that he's not just some journeyman third round quarterback, you know. He started off the Jets, by the way, but I mean, I feel like this is a chance for Sam Darnold for just to make a name for himself and just be good, you know. Almost like 2017, remember? Sam Bradford, he got hurt in the first game in 2017, and then Case Keenum, I mean, I believe he went 12-3 in the regular season. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good, honestly. And he got the team to the NFC Championship, too, along with that. But can Sam Darnold do that? I just don't know. Right now, where I stand, and I gotta be realistic with you guys, I don't think so, really, yet. I don't. I think maybe 7-10, 8-9, you know, just somewhere 9-8, somewhere around there with Sam Darnold as of what I see right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but that's just what I see right now. So honestly, though, and for Kevin O'Connell, I mean, what has been like the basis around the Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah? It is culture, you know? Just overcoming adversity, you know? Culture this and just, I mean, they've done that on several occasions in 22 and 23. They've done that on several occasions. But here's the thing, though. If Kevin O'Connell can just do that and just coach to the best abilities that he can, you know, to what Sam Darnold can do, or, I mean, you obviously know what I'm going to say, hand over the play calling to Wes Phillips, but if you can do that and just coach the best game that you can and just not have the defense bail you out and be aggressive, I will not complain at all if he does that. But for all intents and purposes, right now, I mean, realistically, I mean, if they're really bad, I mean, that honestly might be the best thing for the Vikings, you know? It might be. I'm not all for it, but it might be. But realistically, though, I see them going 7-10, 8-9, 9-8. Would I want that? No. But I would love to see them get at least 10 wins, but that's just where I stand right now as far as, like, what's happening right now. Just because of that. It absolutely sucks, man, but you still got a 2024 season to go. I mean, it hasn't even started yet. The sky's not falling yet, but still, I know it absolutely sucks, but we still but it's a chance to see who this team is really without some key players that they missed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the Cleveland Browns preseason week 2 recap. I'll try to do it Monday. We'll do it Monday. So thank you guys so much. Skull.